Hello everyone and welcome as part of our series Best Weapons and Class Setups. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Hades Crossbar. Now I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody for clicking on today's video. I really do appreciate it, and of course we're going to be doing a whole series. We have been doing a whole series where we basically take a closer in-depth look at pretty much every single weapon in the game, and we're going to be talking about the different attachments that you should be using, which attachments you shouldn't be using, so forth and so on. If you guys do enjoy, I certainly hope that you guys will drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to get more daily BO4 content, and if it does help you out, I really do appreciate it, you guys. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and take a moment and take a look at the Hades Crossbar. So what I'm referring to when I'm talking about the Hades Crossbar, the Hades is the weapon itself and Crossbar is the operator mod. So what is an operator mod? Well, very simply, and to do this very short here, an operator mod exists on both primaries and secondary weapons, but not on every primary or secondary weapon in the game. Some weapons have it, some don't, and what it does is it fundamentally changes the functionality of that particular weapon that does have an operator mod when you actually take advantage of it. And as far as like how you actually would begin to activate the operator mod, as you can see here, the primary operator mod wildcard. Now if you want to use an operator mod on a secondary that has the operator mod, you would then have to use the secondary operator mod wildcard, and that would give you the options. You can see here on the bottom left, you can see the crossbar. That is the operator mod for the Hades. Now I'm not saying that you can't use or that you can use the Hades without the crossbar. You certainly can if you want to, but I do think that this particular weapon functions so much better with the operator mod, and I'm sure that the vast majority of the master prestiges watching this video would have to agree with me. So in terms of who should be running this weapon and who shouldn't be, even though this is an LMG with the crossbar, your movement and mobility kind of turns into a really weird, it's much more fast-paced than your standard LMG. For example, when you're running a Titan or when you're running a VKM, which are also LMGs, you feel very much so weighed down. You feel very heavy. You know you're carrying around a tank of a weapon with you that is a light machine gun. However, the Hades Crossbar, you really feel much faster, much more mobile. You're able to get around much quicker, and so that's really awesome. So this is actually, even though this is an LMG, I would say that this is going to be targeted to someone who really wants to have that big, powerful feeling of using an LMG, but wants to be able to navigate the map faster. So this is a bit of a niche weapon, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. I think that a lot of you guys out there will really find enjoyment in using this weapon. So ultimately, at the end of the day, who should be running this weapon? I mentioned, as again, someone who wants that tank feeling of using an LMG, a big weapon, but wants to be able to get around much faster. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the attachments that we have here on the Hades Crossbar. So obviously, first and foremost, we have rapid fire, which I've talked about this very extensively, which is ultimately going to decrease the amount of time it takes for you to get a kill, which is going to be immensely beneficial for you. Next up, we do have hybrid mags. This is going to yield you an extra 19 bullets, and it's going to almost cut your reload speed and reload time in half, which again is going to be very beneficial given the fact, of course, this is an LMG, so you have these very large clips, and it's going to take you a long time to reload without hybrid mags. So having hybrid mags is insanely beneficial to you as well. Now, next up on the list, we do have FMJ. Now, this is just for me, and we're going to kind of talk about this as a side note here, but FMJ is what I like to use because I can shoot through more objects and more surfaces in the game and do a lot more damage while doing so. Again, I hate to keep saying it, but this is an LMG, so just having that raw, sheer firepower of being able to shoot through stuff and do more damage really, I think, complements the weapon very well. However, as a side note, nine times out of 10, the people who main this particular weapon always want to run the suppressor. I don't know why that is. You'd probably have to ask them yourself, but that just seems to be like the meta. That's what everybody seems to do. Again, for me though, I like to run FMJ. I think it serves a much broader purpose. So, but that is your choice. Do you want to run FMJ or do you want to run suppressor? Ultimately, at the end of the day, I think we can all agree that rapid fire and hybrid mags to go along with our crossbar is going to be the most beneficial to you. Whether you want to run FMJ or suppressor is going to be your choice at the end of the day. For me personally, I like FMJ because I get to shoot through more objects and surfaces in the game and do more damage while doing so. And I've talked about this again pretty extensively. For gear, always stim shot, and for my perks, if available, I always like to use dexterity. All right, you guys, so I certainly hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about anything, be sure to let me know in the comment section. I would love to help you out. If you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to get more daily BO4 content. I really do appreciate it, everybody, so thank you so much. If you're interested in joining our Discord, which is primarily for BO4 players, I would love to have you there. We would all love to have you there. Join the community, and with that being said, you guys, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.